Hello, and welcome to Opera in Brief, the show that summarizes operas for your convenience and entertainment. Today we will be talking about Wagner's 1843 opera Der Fliegende Holländer, or The Flying Dutchman, an opera about a woman who runs away with a ghost pirate because apparently that felt like a good idea at the time. Act 1 begins on Norway's coast in the middle of a storm. A captain named Daland seeks port and leaves his helmsman to take care of it as he sends the rest of the crew off for the night. The helmsman immediately falls asleep, as you do, and another ship pulls up next to them. Out of the fog appears the ghost captain, who has been condemned to wander the seas until he finds a woman to love him. Daland wakes up and is all, "Oh, hey random stranger, by the way, I have a young and very single daughter." The captain is all, "What a coincidence, I have a lot of treasure for you." Daland is all, "It's true love," and they head back to his place to make the arrangements. End Act 1. Act 2 opens back at Daland's place, where a bunch of ladies are spinning yarn and singing. But Daland's daughter Senta is a little too wrapped up in a portrait of the Flying Dutchman. "He's so dreamy." And then she tells the story of how he ended up in his situation. Her ex-boyfriend Eric pops up and is all, "I dreamed that this will end really badly, like you died and stuff." And she's all, "That sounds awesome." You know, it would be really great if opera characters knew what foreshadowing was, but anyway, Eric leaves and cries about it. Daland arrives with the ghost captain, who locks eyes with Senta. It's love at first sight. She promises him fidelity forever and ever. It's gonna go great. And Act 2. Act 3 opens in the harbor, where the villagers are throwing a feast for Daland's men. They invite the ghost crew to join in, but stuff gets kinda creepy, so they all leave. Eric comes on stage in a desperate effort to get Senta to give up on her love, and the ghost pirate overhears. He proceeds to freak out because he was really counting on this one to break the curse. He tells Senta that he's the Dutchman, and she's like, "Yeah, duh, still gonna marry you." And he's like, "No, you'll literally end up in hell if you do that." So he gets on his boat and leaves, and she jumps into the ocean to prove her faith. Looks like Eric had the right measure, but don't worry, the two lovers end up in heaven because they earned it, I guess? End of opera.